Future Elias here. I just found this podcast from my videos on PS4. It's nearly a year old, and I listen to it now. And yeah, it's still pretty good. I mean, many things changed after that because this was at the end of season 5, I think, start of season 6. So yeah, it's a really interesting listen. We have some good questions as well. Um, some spicy questions as we were all teammates who have been on this episode. So yeah, I'd recommend to listen to it still, even though it's a year old. So yeah, enjoy it. Okay, so welcome to season 2, episode 1 of the MRL Podcast. This was wanted quite a lot by other drivers, so we have restarted this. So now we have as guest MRL season 3 champion Stijn Hilhurst and also Thyben from GSM. So hello guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to be there.
Let's start with Thyben. How did you find MRL?
Nice league. But I mean, after some time, it sometimes bores me in the races because it's 40 minutes. And it's quite a long time, I think.
Yep. What I meant for the question was, how did you find MRL? How did you discover it?
Oh, I misunderstood the question.
Yeah.
Jarno sent me a text message, and he said hey, I got a team in that league. Do you want to join as well? And I just said yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what about Stein? You've been here since season 1.
Yeah. So obviously, season 1 then was still under a different name that I'm not gonna pronounce due to different reasons. But only that one race there because I couldn't really do Friday evening. But then I left because I didn't really enjoy season 1 after that one race, and then you actually. We were in a Project Cars 2
Oh
league
shit! That's
together.
true.
And then
That's
you
true.
actually messaged me wanna join this league with me? So I said, yeah, okay, I'll give it another chance. So then we were both together in season 2 that was, in the Supra,
Yeah.
with Red Romeo OMP. And then, yeah, from there on I did a lot of seasons. Season 2, which was obviously my start season, in which I got a win in Majora, which was definitely
I
one of my
remember.
MRL highlights, where I drove in Fuel 6 mode for whole the race. Oh, that was so hard. But and then obviously season after season 3, I got the GTE championship in a Merc, which was and is still my favorite GTE car. And then in season 4 I was also in a Merc, and then season 5 I was in the Porsche, but then also due to time issues I had to leave, and then in season 6 I was like, yeah, let's join again because I have more time. But now still have some time, but not to race every week with a lot of practice, because if you want to be at the top in this league you have to practice a lot, and I can't practice a lot every week. So I don't like it when you can't go at your full capability with not having all the practice you need to be fast.
Mm. Yeah. So now with our lighter question, let's start with Stein this time. If you were stuck in an island and you had to take one MRL driver with you from any season, who would you take? A lot of people have been saying Connor.
Hmm. This is a hard question. Let me think. Mm, yeah, I really have to think about this question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think obviously you because I know you the best from MRL because we were teammates for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But if it had to be a different person, because well, obviously you're the podcast host, so I don't know if that counts. Then I think, yeah, that's a hard question. Then I think maybe Matthew or Morgan. I
Yeah.
think that could be fun.
What about Thyben?
I mean, I don't know a lot of you guys because I haven't been here that long. But I would say like with Ricky or something.
Okay.
I think they're funny, so
Now we have a question for, from Morgan. Uh, let's start with Thyben. Who are you most likely to crash with into, like in a race?
oh my god.
Who will you most likely crash with?
Any driver?
Yeah.
I don't know. I crashed with Stein once this season, so I'm just gonna say Stein.
Oh no.
Oh no, not that was actually Bunnies who crashed me out, not you. I watched it at the replay.
Yeah, but I crashed into him, and then
Oh,
it started.
Yeah.
well, if you get the question to me, no. Yeah, today I had a crash with Vince, but that's not like all season.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few fun battles with Jono, quite aggressive battles. So I think I'm gonna say Jono because when me and Jono have battles, it's usually quite aggressive. So could be some contact. So I think Jono could be one because our battles are usually quite aggressive. So
Okay.
well,
Now,
then another person is driving aggressive, and you have to adapt. And then when you're both driving aggressive, things can go wrong quite easily.
yeah, that's true. Now we will have a really crispy question. I've been looking forward to this one because obviously we've all been teammates with each other. Let's start with Stein. What was the best and worst part about having me as a teammate?
The best part is definitely our strategy, I think.
Yeah, that's true. We had the master plan.
Yeah. The worst part.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the like the parties at the beginning or something when we were just teammates, when we didn't really when it was just about the race and when we didn't really know what to say. I think in the first few races when we were just teammates, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Thyben?
Well, I haven't really been teammates with Thyben for that long, and I think like the races we've done together is like one or two.
Mm?
But then we also
And
weren't,
one of them we crashed.
yeah. But then we also weren't really like in a party with each other, so I can't really give my opinion about that. Oh well, from chats and but we also don't like chat a lot. It's just like the team chat, so that's not really like something direct, but. So yeah, can't really have a bad and the best moment.
Yeah, what
Well,
about...
obviously the worst moment is then the Laguna Seca turn, and the best moment, I really don't know.
What about Thyben? Let's start with Stein for you. What is the best and worst about him?
Yeah, as Stein said, we haven't really talked a lot, but he is a nice guy, so that's good. And the worst part, yeah, that Laguna Seca crash.
Okay, well, what about me then?
Um,
We were teammates for
I
a full
think
season.
our practice with the race were quite good. And
Master
then the
Plan?
worst part is when you say to you like, good job, you just say thank you. And nothing else. You just lie.
What?
I'm
Like,
sorry.
when I said things to you like after the race, you just said, okay. Not really.
What am I supposed to say?
He's finished for a reason. He's finished for a reason, just like Kiwi. They don't talk a lot.
I don't really speak much after a race. Just quiet.
Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, it might come out like rude sometimes if I'm even just quiet during a race, but yeah, that's basically.
I always thought you hated me.
I didn't. I've never hated you. Come on.
I'm sorry if you guys just noises in the background. That's me playing Dirt Rally, but I'll stop if it's too noisy.
Yeah, it's not noisy at all. Okay, so this question is to Ty from Morgan because Stein's would be a bit biased. Who is the best MRL champion of all time?
I don't know who was champion.
There's been Ricky, Connor, me, Stein, who else?
You made an impressive comeback last season, so I would say you.
I'll answer it, but then not for myself.
Okay.
I think like the best, like obviously there were different classes. I think definitely Ricky was a really good champion.
Yeah, Ricky was
He had
good.
like the same domination as Hamilton F1 in LMP1 with Apex, then with the Toyota. He was like such a good driver. And then from like the GT3 or GTE or how you want to call it, well then I'd also go for you, because like the way we came since our pace in season 2, when we were both still struggling, and then both we got a championship, which is obviously quite a way we've worked ourselves up with our pace.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, bit of a lighter question. I don't remember who started last time, but favorite meal or drink?
Favorite meal or drink?
Mm.
I don't eat a lot. I'm a bad eater.
He just doesn't eat.
So, just pizza. Let's go for that.
Oh, that's
For
my
drink,
favorite.
yeah. I don't like any drinks. I just drink water.
Nice.
It's water.
Yeah, that's a good. Cold water is always good.
Yeah, that's good.
What about Stein? Do you
My
eat?
favorite meal is also pizza, but if I had to choose something else, probably like a good hamburger, that's nice.
Yeah.
And my favorite drink, like something like a Coca-Cola is good, or an iced tea, or in the morning or something, a cappuccino is also a very nice drink.
Yeah. So this is an exciting question, Stein. If you could race in GT Sport in one track that is not in GT Sport in MRL, what would it be? Like, you know, like Mugello and stuff that is not in GT
Yeah,
Sport.
yeah. I probably think it's probably Sebring or Daytona Road Course.
Mhm.
Obviously, Sebring, for the people who don't know it, it's a very legendary track with which has a lot of bumps on the surface. So there's a really bad surface, which makes it really much fun. And also Daytona Road Course, which is a track I like, which because of the banking and then the nice layout of the road course. And also a track that could be good that isn't in GT Sport yet is probably Zolder. It's a nice little Belgian track. I like it. I like the flow of it.
Yeah, I like it too. I remember it from the Project Cars League.
Oh yeah.
So what about Thyben? What track?
Daytona as well, but also Zandvoort. I think
Interesting.
with the bank, it's very nice.
Yeah. So, how do you like prepare for races? What do you guys do?
Okay, I'll give mine first. I'll give mine from like when I did the most practicing, that was season 3 or something. So then I just always first, I think it was like the weekend before, like the Saturday or something, I made sure I could find the perfect strategy, like the perfect. And then the days after, the Sunday, and a bit during the week, depends on how busy I am with stuff, I just practice my pace. And then, but then I could do like a lot of practice for the races, and now I really don't have a lot of time. Like the maximum of practice I've put in a race this season is like 2 hours, I think, because I just can't really go on a lot. But now I have a lot more time, and now my MRL career is nearly over. So, and I also had the problem now with my bad Wi-Fi. But I'm moving houses soon, and then it's okay. But yeah, for now, for 3 more weeks, it's bad. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What about Thyben?
On practice.
Okay, cool. So
I
now,
just go in the lobby,
yeah.
listen to One Direction, jump into quali, and where I get.
What's your favorite song by them?
Oh my god, I don't remember it, but I'm not gonna because that will be embarrassing. Let's just move on from the question.
Thyben exposed.
It will be embarrassing.
Okay, so a bit of a more negative question now. Thyben, you start. Who is the most annoying MRL driver? Like who you'd like maybe not wanna be in a party with often?
Oh, in a party.
Yeah, or something. Who's the most annoying in a PS party?
Oh my god, that's hard. I haven't really got anything annoying about people, but just when I crash with someone, I can be a little furious about them. But
Yeah, but you must
I've
have
nothing against anyone. So
yeah, but you must have someone like when you have a big party who turns you're kind of like, did you really have to invite that guy? Do you have anyone like that?
no, I really don't have that.
Okay, cool. What about Stein?
Well, so obviously, from the people I like, there are quite some people in T1 that I don't really know good, so I can't really answer like people I've never spoken to, so I can't really answer about those people. But from the people I know, I also don't have one. Like nobody, I think, who like from the people I know in Tail 1 that I wouldn't want to be in a party with. So just a good relation with all from
Yeah,
Tier 1 that I
that's
know, and I
good.
obviously can't argue about the people that I don't know.
So, how do you see MRL in like a year or 2 years? Do you see different, maybe like PC or Xbox, or where do you think this is gonna go? Okay, so this question is actually so interesting now, me from the future here, because, well, it's been a year now since that question, and we're here already talking about GT7 and stuff, so yeah, we know about that a bit more now, so yeah, let's see what they say.
So, well, obviously I think it could depend also on what Morgan's plans are in the future. So, like, if it's gonna be a GT7 PS5 league or like an iRacing PC league, if I just have to say something. So,
Yeah,
obviously that's quite a hard question, but I think knowing Morgan, I think he'll keep improving the league and keep pushing it to the limits with all things available with the league.
good answer. What about Thyben?
I think
Your voice is lagging very much. I
it's
cannot.
okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's
Now it's
better.
better.
So I think. Oh fuck! My internet is disconnected.
Thyben has left the party. Oh no.